Alright, so welcome back to the Crown of the Oathbreaker. Unfortunately, no Kesri today. Oh, no Adai today. He's got real life or some nonsense going on. And Kesri is going to be a little late. Which kind of leaves us where we left off last session 2 weeks ago. So you guys are attempting to steal the crown of Queen Athena's head. Which is kind of odd. Because in Creation, you've got the box of magic nullification with Queen Athena's head in it. Yet you swear you heard her coming through this door to the south. Huh? What's up with that? Let's find out. And once again, as I mentioned last week, the plan that Lord Simonda had before he died was to take the Lord of the crown to the Archmage at the Arcane Tower. It was the mage who went with him to the Shadowfell, where everything went horribly wrong. So a trusted ally of Lord Simonda, you would assume. But that leaves us where we are now, as you find yourself in this very spooky castle. A lot of death, destruction, a lot of gore around the place. No doubt the working of Queen Athena, maybe? But once again, in Creation, you literally have her head. So, Vander and Creation bone with Kesri, kind of, and Avra. What would you like to do?
Well, we didn't want to go into this room because that had stuff for Adai for next week, right?
You can go into... I don't see how we could delay that anymore, so do whatever you would like. That's
okay.
Anyway, Adai's not here, and this is... Yep. So, as you
were... we tricked the guards into going to the east. Since we left all these bodies here, they're actively searching for us.
And Vander, you look like the queen? Is that true?
Yeah. I still keep my...
I did lose... Queen, but you...
Yeah, I did lose the ability from the mask, which actually changed me. But I will still use Disguise Self just to keep the appearance going.
Okay, we'll put that little icon on you, playing you don't look like what you look like on the token. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you still unconscious? Or did you...
I see that I have 1 HP, but I don't know if I fall unconscious or not.
No, you're on 1 hit point at the end of the short rest, but you didn't get a short rest, Vander.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We had a short rest.
Oh, did you want to roll hit dice for Kesri then, Malcolm?
Yeah.
We're gonna need all the HP we can get.
How do you roll hit dice? I never looked this as a player.
You just click short rest, and then it will show the available hit dice you have, and then check mark however many of those you want, then click the box that pops up.
Let's see. So she's at 12. Actually, I'll do it this way. We'll do 3d6 plus 6. Yeah, I'm doing one of them.
When you click them, there's the little box underneath that you have to click that box. Don't click take short rest because it'll just roll 1.
Okay.
Or that.
That'll take her up to almost maximum. Oh, she's not quite. We'll do another 2. She gets a level 9, which will bring her to the maximum. All right. Okay.
Okay. Well, do we want to do we want to Spider-Man meme this and bust into this room and be like, "You're not the queen, I'm the queen, Vander"?
Wait. Is there someone? Oh, did you
So-
just like perceive someone with the voice inside here? With her
Princess
voice?
Athena's voice is coming from this room that I'm pinging here just to the south, and it
Mm.
sounded like she was doing dealings with Adai's father.
Oh right. Hmm, to be honest, I'm not feeling too brawny, feeling like this. To be honest, I feel like shit at the moment, so I would rather not take everything so light-hearted, to say it like that. It would be fun, but I'm not really feeling it currently.
I might be able to go in and do some persuading.
I mean, I could always try to change into someone else that isn't the princess.
What if you change into a guard and you act like you're bringing us to the princess to serve our heads on a platter?
I feel like I've heard that before. Well, it worked like a charm last time, didn't it?
Did we act like a guard before? I don't remember.
Yeah, when we entered the room here
Oh,
with Athena the first time.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I mean, it kind of worked last time, so perhaps it will work again. We can at least assess the situation after we know what's on the inside, though. Vander is just going to turn into a guard instead
Sure.
of Princess Athena.
Okay, done.
And he's going to lightly just walk down to the door, open it up, walk down here as well, look at
Give you
Enration.
guidance before you go.
Okay.
Thank you. And I'm going to look at Bone and give him a message and say, just do your best to defend me if things go bad. And then he's going to turn around, open the door as a guard,
Esri
and see what's on the inside.
makes sense just to hang back with her ranged spells. And so Vander, you looks like a guard and you're wandering in with people who shouldn't be there?
Yeah. As as it seems like I've done before, but yeah.
Okay. I'll show you what it looks like on the map first. Right. I don't think you'll see any of those, but this, oops. Oh my god. Doing it all wrong. There we go. Get rid of that 25 first. That shouldn't be there. So inside this room, you see what appears to be Queen Athena wearing the crown that was placed on her head during the coronation when things got really bad. You see Queen Lyrencia, the Queen Dowager, the Queen no longer the ruler, but Queen Athena is the ruler. You see some people who looked very similar to those ones you had encountered first in the old grinder, sort of culty looking people in robes. And you see Marcus Caramosa, father of Adai. And Vander with Encration and Bone standing right behind you, with Khazri providing support from afar and Avra kind of hiding to the side. What do you do as they all turn to stare at you?
I'm going to grab Enration and just pull him into the doorway and look at the queen and say, we managed to catch one of the people that you've been searching for, my queen.
Make a deception check. I'll say straight.
You have the
Right.
guidance.
Don't forget the guidance.
And 27.
Ooh.
This is excellent news. Bring him in here.
I will grab Enration and bring him closer to the queen.
And one of the cultists takes Incration and attempts to lie him down on the table. Do you resist Incration?
No.
Okay, well, I won't roll then. So flips you up on the table. Two of the other cultists come and they attempt to hold you down.
As soon as they start walking, I immediately throw a card at Queen Athena.
Well,
Oh,
that
God.
didn't last long, did it?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Roll for initiative.
They're getting ready to stab a dagger in my chest. I'm not just going to lay down on the table.
Let's see this
Oh,
initiative.
initiative is working again.
Yeah, I noticed Beyond 20 was updated, so could be why.
Mine didn't roll in, but let's see.
20.
20 for bone, yeah, let's see if I can
I'll add you.
try to roll. Okay.
Okay, so you're at 20.
Nice.
Okay.
How do we expect this to go?
Badly.
Badly. I mean, you're that low. Don't risk your character.
Should just get out. I mean,
Well,
okay, let's go.
Yep, we are going. Now, the only thing I'm going to say is I did say they'd lie you down on the table, and you said you didn't resist, so you're lying on the table where
right.
this combat begins. I'm going to say everybody's on edge. We're not going to have a surprise round. But Kezri... Joy, we'll just get Joy in the right place. Just before there. So Kezri is going to get the first shot off. She's going to duck down into this hallway. Oops, duck down into this hallway. And Chaos Bolt is her... Did she twin cast it or double cast it or something?
Yeah, she usually twin
You
cast.
can quicken it for a bonus action and then do a cantrip.
Okay. So Chaos Bolt. I'm going to say on the cultist, one of them trying to hold down Incration. And that is going to miss. And then she'll just throw out a chill touch at the same target. And first roll, that is going to miss too. So two. Doesn't quite deserve a fail, but there we go. The two of them miss. And she ducks behind this corner over here to kind of get out of sight. Bone.
I guess he's well. He looks like shit, and just trying to heft his hammer and trying to get up in this cultist's face, and
Sure.
yeah, recklessly, he's just wildly swinging around.
Okay, not enraged.
No,
But still.
no.
Let's see, recklessly.
Yeah,
That's an
fortunately,
18.
the cultists are just wearing robes, so you cut through their robes fairly easily. So roll damage for your first attack.
That's 10 bludgeoning.
No rage. Almost takes him down in a single blow. Like most cults, I imagine, just made up by normal people, so not that hard to kill. Okay, take a second swing, Bone.
Yeah, advantage as well. Yeah. And there we go. That should hit as well. So that's 16.
More than
Just.
1 point of damage as you carve through the cultist and he falls to the ground, screaming.
Smash! So yeah. And then he's going to place himself in front of Vander.
Okay. Incration. As you lie on your back, Queen Athena says, "You tried to kill me before. And I still remember the crypts. It won't happen again. You will die this day." Incration.
All right, I'll hop up, and I'll stay standing on the table, and I'll take a stab at this cultist.
Sure.
Oh, that's a 16.
16 hits.
Okay. Sneak his bones next to him.
Yeah.
20 total.
20 total. Down he goes.
Down to hell he goes.
Oh.
Yeah, once again, dark shadows come up and drag him down, and he screams as he descends into hell.
Was his intelligence greater than
Yes.
6?
Yes.
Okay, I get 5 added to my max HP for an hour.
11 intelligence. So yeah, goes down screaming to hell, and you remain on the table.
I will jump off the table right in front of Queen Athena.
Right where I like you. Joy.
Okay, so Joy's just going to fly into the room.
Oh.
She's going to hang in the air a little bit. Let's say next to Enration. Maybe just hanging a little bit above Enration's shoulder, perhaps?
Invisible.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. Neat. Okay, the cultist turn, who's dead. They won't get a turn. Queen Lyrincia does some wavy stuff with her hands, and boom,
Ooh.
disappears. She's no longer there. Don't know. Visible somewhere else? Who knows? Marcus Caramosa jumps up onto the table, drags the queen, using force movement to push her over there. Say, "Stand behind me, my queen! I will protect you!" And he's not a combat, so that's all he can do. Cultist over here, though, is going to rush. It's going to go there on the table. And it's going to say, "You are standing before the queen. Bow before her." And Kracian, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
This must be command. That's a 1.
Oh.
That's a 1. As this person casts this spell, they seem to take on certain characteristics of the queen, like they get a chubbier, the unibrow comes in and looks pretty much like the queen. This is a terrifying thing to see. And Kracian, you are afraid of the cultist. It was fair, you were close.
Okay.
And then the cultist, actually, it's going to do it all from back here. It's got range, so no need. She just hides in the corner. And this is a sorcery fear, so everything at disadvantage. And Kracian, Vander.
Right. So the queen, the crown, is it made out of metal?
I can show you what it looks like. I think there's some art for that. I see what you're planning.
I am
I have my
planning it.
suspicions.
I do wish to cast heat metal on it, if possible.
going to just copy that down there. This is what it looks like. And it's a crown, so of course it's a crown. It's made of metal. Well, look, unless it's a druidic type crown, but yes it is.
Yeah, because I do remember that the crown itself didn't look as sinister before the Apina got control of it, if I remember right.
Oh yes,
It like changed forms.
Yes. You see the thorny barbs? Remember those thorny barbs came out and fused into her skull, and these sticky stuff out the top of it. That also happened. So the crown is still there, but it's just very, very much warped.
Yeah. Right. So interesting. Well, Vander is going to take a step back into the doorway. And he's going to... Well, heat metal is a somatic spell, so he needs to say some words to, well, cast a spell. But if possible, I want to try to do it as silent and unnoticeable as possible.
A special guest on the stream. Something I can help you with, Alina?
Why didn't
That chair's busted. Just as you can sit on it if you like. So if you want to do that, absolutely make me a sleight of hand check to see if it goes unnoticed, you casting this spell.
Perfect. Sleight of hand isn't too bad for my parts. Oh my god.
Oh, sure, yeah, you get it off by using hiding under your cloak or something. Absolutely, that works.
Okay, perfect. And yeah, I cast heat metal on her crown to see what happens.
Okay.
So I'll just post that as well. Oh, wait a minute. Let me just display the spell as well.
The crown on her head starts glowing a deep red as the heat metal. There's no save for this. And you watch as the queen's forehead starts to blister and bubble. And she says, whoever did that, that's a neat trick, but it doesn't even tickle. Seems she has some type of fire immunity.
Ooh, interesting. That's cool. Alright, that's my turn.
Alright. The cultist, who was also dead, won't get to go. Queen Ifina will get to go, though. Ooh, what's she going to do? She's going to push Marcus Caramosa more in front of Incration, and she's going to scuttle back behind this witch cultist servant, and she's going to take the dodge action. And the cultist who she pushes herself behind rushes forward to Incration. Oh, no, not going to rush forward to Incration. It's going to stay back there. And dark energy emerges from her hands. And she casts a spell. There's an 18 hit Incration.
It does.
Black energy thumps into your chest and you take 10 points of force damage.
I'll uncanny dodge it for half.
Yep. Uncanny dodged. Evra rushes into the room. 5, 10, 15, 20. And she turns to Marcus Caramosa and says, Incration! I really wish I could ask Edi this question, but what do we do about this guy?
Pummel him. Knock him unconscious.
Got it. So she's going to non-lethally punch him, making a slam attack. And he just crumples under her first attack. Once again, just a guy, mechanically speaking. So he goes down, and he's unconscious. Don't really have a thing for that. We'll go do that one. So he goes down, but he's not dying. Shallow breathing. Kazri, gonna do the same thing. Rushes to the side. He's going to cast Chaos Bolt again. At did that roll? Cast. Here we go. So the first roll, as always, acid damage. 26. She's going to take out the cultist in front of Queen Athena. And the cultist, with a scream, goes down. And Bone. Seems this isn't quite the deadly battle you're expecting, as most of your foes are now down. Just the queen left. Oh, queen and a cultist.
Yeah, it's gonna run over. He's probably just slamming into the wall, dragging his maul along, just building momentum, and then, yeah,
So cool.
recklessly smashing into this thing.
25.
Perhaps 14.
14 hits. Once again, just wearing cloaks, and that's about it.
Oh yeah. Oh, natural 20. So total of 32 damage.
Well, needless to say, the creature is paced on the ground. And in Kracion, you are no longer afraid.
Okay.
He's just going to kind of keel over his maul and just looking around, looking at Queen Athena. Smash crown.
Okay.
Yeah, that's his turn.
Even though it's disadvantaged because of her dodge.
Sure.
That's going to be a 19 with disadvantage.
19 hits.
Just 1d4 plus 5, so 8 total damage.
8. The queen takes and says, to do better than that. That's your turn. We'll move over to Joy.
Yeah. I guess Joy will just fly to where I want to use my action to give Joy a reaction to attack Queen Athena. But
Okay.
I kind of also want to close the door. Is closing a door an action or free action?
Free action.
Free action. Okay, I'll close the door.
It's a double door, so you can close them both. Kazri is now locked out, but that's okay.
That's fine. And I will make Joy attack Queen Athena. I will also use my bonus action to just keep the crown burning to make her forehead blistering even more with fire damage, just in case it does something. I don't know. Alright, so this is with the advantage, I assume. It's perfect. Vander is going to step on top on the table and he's going to point at Bone and say, what about we just rip off her head once again and put it in the chest? It worked last time, right, Bone?
Rip.
And yeah, that's my turn.
Queen Athena springs back to her feet. And somewhere at a distance you hear someone saying, "Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!" As she attempts to claws out in Cracion's eyes, rolling a 17.
Meets it.
Meets it. You take... No. You stay down. Smash! Oh, that's not... No, that's not Evra. This is... Oh, here's Evra. Alright, she smashes her twice in the face. First one takes her down, and she smashes her again in the face for good measure. Queen Athena goes down. Kazri opens the door, steps in, and holds an action to touch her if she gets up again. Bone.
Well, he has
With-
some
with-
experience with
with-
this now, so he's going to.
Commander, drop the spell before you take Bone down to 0 HP.
Oh yeah, I'm going to drop concentration on heat metal.
Oh, okay, cool, done.
Yeah, Bone's going to extend his bone claws, and he's gonna start.
Id.
Yeah. Mhm.
Who's the one
And-
carrying the chest though?
Incration.
Oh, right. Well, perfect. Exchange the heads.
Okay, take out the old head,
Uh,
put in the new head, complete with a crown on it.
Yes.
Okay, so Bone, you recklessly decapitate Queen Athena, including the crown on her head, and shove it in the box of magical nullification. And the first part of your mission, at least, is done.
It's... Once again, I'm going to. Well, I'm going to stay shape changed as the guards.
And can I make a perception check, even if it's disadvantaged, to see if the queen might be just hiding somewhere in the room?
Oh, sure, make a perception check.
All right. Guide myself. I don't see shit. Not even going to use the guidance. That's a natural one.
174 gold pieces.
Nice.
4 platinum bars. And
That's the
something else.
same as. Oh, okay.
One other thing, which wasn't on the other corpse.
Ooh.
Hmm. On her present, looking like one of these things here.
Is that like a bracelet?
I think it's like a bracelet. I'm not entirely sure. Everybody, quickly
Oh,
Google
yeah,
that.
it's sort of like an open a bracelet with an open, two open.
A large stiff
part-
metal
part in
neck
middle.
ring.
Oh, so it's a necklace as opposed to a bracelet. Yeah.
Yeah.
So imagine those things. She's wearing one of those around her neck. So if you want to not put the torque in the... What do you do with the torque? Is it still around her neck?
I say we leave it in the nullification box until we take care of the crown.
The head?
Well, the head
Well, the
has
torque is...
Okay, and then we can split the gold and the platinum bars between us.
Oh yeah.
I
did
am
you
a little
wanna-
bit worried though about the former queen, as to say. But I guess there's nothing we can do about that, really. Not currently.
Did we want to drag Adai's dad with us, or just leave him knocked out and say peace out?
Yeah.
So it might just. Yeah. Ah,
And Bone, you...
okay, master. I'm gonna pick up Marcus Caramosa.
Cool.
You know what? I'm gonna turn into the queen again.
Okay.
And yeah, let's start to get out of here. Yeah, open up the doors. These windows, Malcolm, do they lead to like the outside of the palace? We want to explore further, though. I feel like we should just...
Nah, I feel like we should skedaddle back to the Tunnel of Love.
Yeah. There are some drunk guards on the way, though.
If you're the queen again, it shouldn't be a problem. You scolded them pretty bad.
Yeah. But it's been a while though, so I don't know what's happened in the meantime, but I guess we can take a look.
Okay.
And Rayshon, what about you do some peeking though, because you seem like you're the most stealthiest person currently.
I'll do some scouting in the corner, and then I'll check the garden.
Sorry, just a sec. Okay.
Sorry,
Guys, hear me
Malcolm,
still, right?
Yeah, you dropped off for a sec.
Yeah. My Wi-Fi's being a little odd. Just reconnect something. Okay, so you scout around the corner in Krayshawn, peer down there, dead guards pretty much as you left them, which is about an hour ago, so that's a little odd. And yeah, what do you do?
Peer down. So as I peer down into the garden here, I'm looking for hostiles, and I'm also wondering if this is a way. Oh, we don't want to. Well, we could do that. If this is a way out or just further into the castle.
Well, we'll make a perception check first. We'll start there.
Natural 20 for a 26.
Natural 20 for a 26. Okay, well, the first thing, to get out of, to exit a different way, you'd have to go down these steps here, which will take you down to the ground level. And then on the ground level, you see a whole bunch of guards guarding the front gate. I mean, this is
All right.
as according to the people in the know, this is the only way in and out, right? No one knows about the tunnel of love. Well, some people do, but they don't. They only seem to be guarding this front gate over here.
Okay, well that answers that. So I'll whisper that to Vandar, and then start making my way carefully through the garden here, since I know they got some vines that can trip up and stuff.
Yep. Well, you remember there wasn't actually anything that tripped you up inside of this garden. I don't think they're just overgrown.
Oh, okay. And then I'll get to back to the doors here where the drunk guards were, and I'm gonna swing them open like I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna say, "Hey, you all sobered up yet for the queen? Or are you still a bunch of drunk piss ants?"
A little bit drunk, but yeah, come on in. It's fine.
Listen, just in a meeting with the queen, she really scolded that Karamasa guy. She's real upset, so you better sober up, or else you could be on her shit list the next time she comes by.
Roll for initiative.
I was hoping a persuasion check, but damn.
Interesting question. Oh, look at those 20s on the initiative. Fantastic. All right. Yes. Well, I wonder what Queen Laurentia has been doing. Kesri.
Bone's not.
Oh, feel free to catch up, Bone. I mean, obviously you're with them there.
X'd out.
Yeah, next out.
Oh, sorry.
17.
Sorry, Bone. I probably tried to do the Queen, but I did you instead.
No worries.
All right.
Hopefully not a sign of the future. Bone is 17.
Okay, great. I tell you what, in Krayshawn, make me an insight check.
Okay.
I have them roll a deception check.
Yeah.
Whoa. What were you, Bone? Sorry, 17. Now they're going to actually roll a deception check, which is charisma based, and they are drunk, but they're only looking to beat a 6, and their charisma is flat. So let's just roll 2d20s. Oh, that one? You passed that one? Oh, it's at disadvantage.
Whoa.
There we go. They're not going to get any better
Whoa.
than that. What was the other roll just out of it? Oh, 4. They're very
Oh,
drunk.
wow.
So, they don't get the jump on you in creation. You see through their drunken deception. Vander, stuff's going down. What do you do?
Okay, so Vander is going to go here as the queen. And he's going to look at the closest one. And he's going to cast... let's see, Charm Person. That's DC 15.
And of course, Bone, you're still carrying
Wisdom.
Lord Caramosa. Wisdom, I get disadvantage for this, but they're all an 18. So I think that passes.
Yeah, he does. I'm still gonna say, I hope you fools aren't going to try anything stupid. I told you guys to sober up, and I hope you guys are doing your best to do exactly just that. And that's what
Lyrensia
Vander's going
told
to
us what you did. They told us to look for false people. They told us that you killed the queen. Our loyalty is the queen, and we shall slay you where you stand. As they burp through some drunkenness.
In that case, Vander is going to step a little bit back.
Okay, great. Steps a little bit back. A royal guard immediately rushes up to Encration, drunkenly swings his longsword twice, so this would be at disadvantage. The first one, it's a natural 1 at disadvantage and an 11 at disadvantage. So they just swing wildly and just goes horribly wide. The next drunken guard says, this is how you do it. Watch this. And he swings his... They're going to swing a 2-handed, drunkenly. A 14. You dodge that one, Encration. And the next one comes swinging a 16. Ooh. Dodge both of them. Khazri, I'm going to say, is out of 3rd levels. Oh, she's got 4th level. She will... she'll just... keep it simple. She'll cast Chill Touch against the one that you can see. And the Chill Touch just bounces off his armor. He's very well armored. And Kracion, surrounded by 4 guards. What do you do?
With them being drunk, does that mean I have advantage?
No, they have disadvantage.
Okay, that's fine. Steady aim, and for advantage on this guy here. Okay, steady aim. Let's see here. Gotta get this all right. Thrice, since it's working again. Okay. That was damage. That is not a roll. That's gonna be an 18 with advantage.
18 just hits. So 22 points of damage. Just slashes into him. He lets out a little yelp, but he survived the blow. And that's necessarily a guard. And he says, "Oh, that wasn't very cool." And he swings his longsword and reaches. Oh, sorry, I missed. Oh, yeah, sorry, I didn't.
Yeah, it's bonus 17.
Sorry, I didn't do it. So we'll go back to Bone. Okay, Bone.
Yeah, so he's standing there carrying an invisible man, Princess Carrie style. Gonna go and carry this guy over here. So 10, 20, 30. And, Master, man heavy, what do?
Just place him down for the time being.
Mm.
Place him down
Okay.
after me.
That's gonna just drop him down.
He's on his head, breaks his neck, now he's dead. I'm kidding.
Very, very gentle, bone helping. Then he's gonna turn around, pick up his hammer, and yes, move forward. That's his movement, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
Okay, now the drunken guard, looking for retribution, swings his longsword two-handed at disadvantage, rolls an 8 and an 11. Turns out drinking... Oh, that doesn't hit, so just a swing and a miss. Avra cracks her knuckles and says, right, 1, 2, 3, she can't get there. She's going to swing around here with a dash action. Then the final royal guard surrounding her and Kracion, managing to dodge these. Purely because they're drunk. A 17? Oh no, 10. 10, sorry, disadvantage. And a 9. Just a whole lot of swinging and missing. You're feeling a little bit like Neo at the moment. Vander.
Right. I think I'm just going to do a cantrip, to be honest. Yeah, I'm just going to cast Chill Touch on the closest one.
26 hits, yep.
6 points of necrotic damage.
And he loses his reaction, I believe.
No, he just loses his ability to heal.
Okay. A cold tendrils in case his heart goes "Ugh," a little bit. As once again, more swings coming in for Incration, a 14 and a 9. They just can't hit you. But the buddy next to him says, this is how you do it. And he swings 12. Natural 1. This is ridiculous. They have a +5 to hit, so yeah, could normally hit, but not while drunk. Khazri is going to follow suit. Fire out a Chill Touch. Taking the first roll. 13, a Chill Touch misses. And Kracion, surrounded by guards on all sides. What do you do?
I'm gonna go with this guy here.
Sure.
Steady aim, swipe a card at him.
Sure. No, not a card, the card. 19 hits.
19. Okay. 22.
And down to hell he goes. Dark spirits rip him down and it's just so whoop, straight to hell. Okay, steady aim. That would be your turn. Bone, you're up.
Yes, going to rush through the gates. Let's see, that's 5, 10, 15, 20. So that one's there, let me see. Yeah, it's going to rush forward, recklessly attack.
Yep.
Twice. Let's see. That hits, it does.
That's it, yep.
So that's 13 damage. And another hit, hopefully.
Yep.
For
Oh.
16, so 29.
29 is enough to hack him to death. Down he goes.
Well, he's just going to wander a bit over to Xenix Creation and just lifting his hammer and trying, but he's too tired. But he's going to just stare into the guard's face and he's going to smash. So that's his turn.
You're too difficult to hit. And you are too pretty. This guy, I can take him out. So he's going to take twice at disadvantage. Didn't go reckless, did you, Bone?
Oh yeah, did
He
they go
did.
recklessly?
Okay, so these will be straight rolls. He drunkenly swings his long sword at you and gets an 18 bone
Yeah, that hits.
for 6 points of damage. Oh, just survives it. But he
Yep.
swings his long sword again, and this time at disadvantage rolls a 13. And Avra says, oi! I may be pretty, but I'm also kick-ass. And she goes to punch him in the face. The one that's already been damaged. And she misses. Damn it! She swings again. Misses again. Damn it! Okay. That guard's dead. Vander.
Yeah, let's just attack the closest one with the Chill Touch.
Sure.
13, I
misses.
assume that misses.
That does
Yeah.
miss.
I'm not gonna use a bonus action. I'm just gonna hang back.
Okay. That royal guard is dead. His buddy is not. On a 6, he'll attach Evra. Oh! I disagree. She's not so pretty. And swings his longsword once. At disadvantage 7. And a 9. The 9 hits and she takes 8 points of slashing damage.
Oh, we need to get her some armor.
Yep. Not very dexterous and she doesn't move very well. She'll touch from Khazri. First roll, they're both the same. 23 damage on the one closest to Evra, and the one closest to Evra goes down. I imagine this increation, you standing in the middle, just swinging your card around and around and around and massacring them as you go.
You don't even have to ask. You know what's going to happen. So, dirty 20.
Yep, sneak attack. 21, not quite enough to get him, but you get a good, decent chop into him. He drunkenly stumbles back, leaving Bone the shot to hopefully take him down.
Yeah, recklessly smashing. No, 15.
Oh, no, not good enough. That
There,
Royal Guard's
perhaps
dead.
9.
Oh, sorry, yeah, the second one hits. 9 is enough. Bone.
How do you want to do this?
Just swiping his drunken feet, and then as he's lying there, drunk, he's probably just charging up his hammer as he's just too tired to keep swinging and just letting it into his, I don't know, his chest plate, bursting it open.
Nice.
Tired, we're invisible man. No, he's not going to say that, but he's going to just stagger outside to sort of grasping at the ground around Vander. Where man? And after a
Eventually,
while,
we'll see
pick him
you
up.
stumble onto him after, say, 30 seconds of searching. Guys, they're on to us. Let's get the hell out of here, says Ever.
Yeah.
Let's skedaddle.
I just assume you have Marcus Caramosa, seemingly dragging his token around, but you've got the invisible Caramosa on your back. And which way do you go? What do you do?
Well, I guess I'll stealth and scout the hallway.
Guided. We did too. Stealth, sure. Scout the hallway. Okay. And your perception?
Okay, there we go.
25. Pretty much as you left it. You remember this is a statue of Queen Athena. This is a statue of Queen Lyrencia. And this is a toppled statue of King Waldron.
I will gesture to our people to come and say, watch out for this room, because that's where possible other talks were being held. And
Adri said, I'd like to check this out. Just wait a second. And you wait a second, she checks it out. And we'll come back there when Kayla joins up with us. Okay, rushing forward into this. Remember, there's a whole lot of things lying, bodies on chains. The bodies are still there. And there's a bunch of tar on the floor from where you killed the devil. And the 3 people that you tried to save by taking them off hooks are still similarly dead, albeit on thrones. You rush through?
Mhm.
Okay. Just a second.
You.
We're
Okay,
gonna
come
have
back.
Okay, no. I'm just saying. I'm gonna drag you
Oh.
across to the other map because now you just went up a level.
Oh yeah.
So once again, if it looks too blurry, zoom all the way out and all the way in. Which I'm going to do myself. And that snaps together after a while.
There we go. Okay. Ah, I remember. I gotta get to this door here.
Yeah, so hopefully that. Yes, you are all the way back here.
Mhm.
Okay, what do you do?
Guess I'll do another scouting run, I guess. With the guidance on that one. Okay, a 17 for stealth. And a dirty 20 for perception.
I'll tell you what. You guys pretty much cleared out everything in here. We could just speed this up a little bit, and if you'd like to go to the Tunnel of Love and make your escape, you can. Do you do that?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
So rushing through through the palace, down the Tunnel of Love, you see the body of that creature you killed who really screwed up Bone, still dead. Thankfully, the magical gate that you're still use the master key to open is open, and you emerge out onto the streets of Oathbreaker. You push up. If you remember, there was a sort of an abandoned room near the river with a trapdoor that you found. So you get to the room, get into the streets of Aglarion, of Oathbreaker if you like. But if you've gotten out, you've gotten the crown. What would you like to do?
To the I'm guessing they would probably think to go to no. We should probably go to Gorso Manor and check on Professor Stoutboots, right?
Oh yeah.
Glance over to Gorso Manor. It's on fire.
I will try to stealth to the well that we told Stoutboots to hide in if anything happened.
Okay. Okay. Make a stealth roll. You'll have to get over to the other side of the river. And in fact, you hear, if you remember, to the right page. If you remember, there is the minaret of the speaker, which makes announcements for the town. And there is an announcement pretty much on repeat. The town crier, as it were, says the same things over and over again. And it says, by order of Queen Athena, the following individuals are declared wanted for crimes against the crown. Any information leading to their whereabouts were rewarded with 1,000 gold pieces, with a reward of 2,000 gold pieces for each of their heads, dead or alive. First person, Adai Karamosa of the Noble House. Gives a detailed description of Adai. Then Bone, then Khazri, then Incration, then Vander. So your names are announced and your descriptions are done. What would you like to do? The rain, by the way. Oh, by the way, also, as you enter out, an enormous dome has encapsulated the whole city, like almost like a snow globe, and that's on there, and dark shadows writhe along the top of this dome shadow. And you look around, left, right. It seems completely encased. You couldn't leave the city without going through this dome somehow. And despite the dome being here, the rain continues to fall. The rain doesn't seem to be affected by the dome. I'm going to choose a random play with my new random PC button. Bone.
Oh.
Uh,
D20.
Let me check first. I gotta find my right page. Do a d20. I think it's a d20.
Okay, I'll roll that, and in case it's something else, I can roll that. Let's see, 6.
Mm-mm. Uh, Make me a Constitution saving throw, Bone.
Okay. That's an 18.
You feel the rain starting entering your body and almost rotting away the skin, because I imagine Bone has more exposed skin that the next person is, and
Yeah.
but you get a few, I guess, rain scars on your body, but are otherwise unaffected. As I said, the rain continues to fall down, even though the strange Shadowdome is around it. And you hear this minaret of the speaker going over and over again, describing you as wanted, and 2,000 gold pieces alive, which is a fortune. So what would you like to do?
Get out of the city.
Okay. Well, once again, we'll. So that's the scene. And Kracian, do you still go check on Doctor? What's his face?
Stout Boots.
Stout
Yeah,
Boots.
I'll go to the well to check on Stout Boots. See if he's in the well that we told
Make
him
me
to
a
jump in
stealth
case
check.
anything. 22.
22. Okay, so in Kracian, you head off to the well. What are the rest of you doing?
Vander?
I'm not really sure, to be honest. I'm going to at least change appearance into High Elf.
Sure.
The one that I also have. No, I don't have documentation for that though. But yeah, I'm going to change into a High Elf. And yeah,
You hear some screams. I say everybody except Syncration, as you notice the Temple of Life is now on fire as well.
Oh god.
Vander does. Oh, Vander cares because there's a baby there. Yeah, let's go, Bone. We need to get over there ASAP.
Hotmar!
So Bone and Vander dash over. I'm going to say Kazri goes with Incration, as you're not trying to split the party too much. And Adai... I think Adai would go with Bone and Vander, so Adai will go that way. Now, you are... Oh, what have I done with Adai? Oh, there's Adai. I just moved him. There we go. Adai. Now, you are all wanted people. How are you going to the Temple of Life, Bone and Vander? You're just running there or stealthing there? What are you doing?
Bone does have a cloak of protection, so just probably unintentionally hooding himself while he's running
Sure.
as it bounces around.
Okay. So let's have Vander and Bone make stealth checks. You're trying to hide your appearance.
And Vander is shape changed.
Yeah.
Vander, don't roll. Don't roll.
Okay.
Which is good because that's not great. So
Thank
just
you.
Bone. I'm gonna roll for
This is worse.
Perfect.
Hezri 2. Ezri, the first roll. Bone and Vander, make a perception check.
Oh.
Ooh.
Bone, as you glance up from your cloak, you see one of the citizens that is bravely braving the rain. Like, the streets are pretty much deserted. You notice some of the Knights of the Crown are out there, and some of these transformed Knights of the Crown, the werewolf type things, they're out there as well. And you've been dodging them for the most part, but you stumble at the last second, Bone, and give away your position. You don't attract the attentions of the guard, but you see somebody rushing towards the guards. Like, so you're on these streets here, and she's rushing up this way, presumably to inform a guard. What do you do?
I don't think Bone is... I don't think he has that... What's the word? Someone doing something and the consequences of it thought out in advance, so...
Think before your actions?
Yeah, he's no more like he's not going to think that it's going to be something that would end up hurting him. I suppose someone running. Let's see. I'll do an intelligence roll.
I love it
Yeah,
how you play Bone, with an inherent weakness to him, right? Like, obviously the best decision that Christian probably knows is to run after this thing to stop them getting to the guards.
Yeah,
but inbuilt weaknesses in characters, I love it. So what does Bone do?
Well, he's going to keep charging. He sees the Temple of Life burning, and he's going to be worried about his friend Otmer. So he's rushing off, I think. Yeah.
Okay, so you rush off. You see some Werehound Knights heading in a southerly direction, with the whole place well on and flamed. There is one wall... I feel really bad about saying this, but there is one wall on the northern end of the tower of the House of Healing, and written in blood are the words, "Hope dies here," and there's a baby nailed to the wall.
No.
Oh, fuck.
Finally!
No.
Oh, God.
Triggering.
Oh, shit. Where is Otmer? Do we see him?
Well, I just want to say, as I said at the start, dark campaign, dark themes. So yeah, it's messed up. And as I said, I felt slightly awkward saying it, but that was the way I wanted to do it. Okay, so the thing is well aflame. The doors have been boarded shut. The windows have been boarded shut. So one assume they're locked inside, and you hear numerous screams coming from inside Bone. What do you do? Or Vander?
Bone's going to leave Caramosa, the invisible, unconscious father of Adai on the floor, and or give him to Adai or something, and he's going to try to burst through the walls, burst them open, smash them open with his hammer.
Okay.
Just frantically trying to get someone out.
Okay. First of all, can you just roll me 2d4? 2d4.
2d4.
Yep.
3.
3. Okay. That's not good. Okay, now make an athletics check to try and smash through the door.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Smashing through the door, and I say you smash through it so well that even though it's slightly ablaze, you take no damage with your natural 20. That's awesome. And you see some people on the other side just desperately trying to go through and people start rushing out there. This is the only way to go through. I'm there's a 50-50 chance Otmar survives this or dies. So Bone, roll a d6, and 4, 5, or 6 Otmar gets out. Otherwise, Otmar's dead.
Oh,
You want to roll 4, 5, or 6?
oh God.
Oh,
Otmar comes stumbling out, and he looks at Vander. Oh, Vander, I'm sorry that they got Jesper. Was it Jesper?
Yeah.
Oh, oh man, that's
Well, I'm not looking like Vander currently though.
oh, that's true. But he says regardless that they got Jesper.
Uh,
This is extra dark because Jesper, the town, literally burnt down. So this is
oh yeah. That's,
oh
oh.
no.
No.
I didn't think about that.
Of
Wow.
course Jesper the NPC baby. Obviously, we'd sacrifice that baby for the town of Jesper any day. Anyway, so people start rushing out and rushing out and rushing out. What are you doing, Bone? What are you doing, Vander?
Bone is assisting the people in getting out. Well, he's tired. He's almost on the verge of death, but he's just trying to do his best and to lead them out of the burning building. And where go, Vander? Where go?
Vander
how
is
nice.
also on the brink of death.
Having been alerted by the person that ran away, start approaching you. They're coming to investigate. And as we leave that as a moment of tension, let's switch over to Encration and Khazri. So we'll say just before you get to the burning Gorso Manor, sneaking as best you can, Khazri slips up. And you see this, but first of all, both of you make me a perception check. I can roll for Khazri. Perception +4, pretty good. The first roll.
19.
Khazri's too busy stumbling around. As you reach back to steady her in Kracian, you see a noble sees you. He looks you in the eye. You look him in the eye, and he sprints away.
Card.
Okay. Gonna make it a steady shot.
Yep. Steady aim card. Oh, let me roll it. That's the first one. Let me then just not damage. What am I doing here? Just the first 2 rolls of this because of my feature thing.
Oh, there.
So
there.
24.
Yeah, they're dead. And they're not. It wasn't a melee attack, so they die. And you will notice there's several dead bodies lying all over Odinbeer at the moment. Some of them rottings. Remember, one time you see some 3 children feasting on a corpse, so a lot of dead bodies around. So this is just one of them. And together, you and Khazri, having avoided the horrible situation, rush to Gorso Manor, which is fully ablaze. Kracian, you're going to go check out the well?
Yeah, the well where we told Stout Boots to hide in if anything went down.
You look down into the well. There is no Dr. Stout Boots there.
Well, that's where we told him. If he's not there, I'm saying to myself, sorry, Bone, but I tried, and I will head back to where I seen Vander and Bone take off to.
Okay, so you're look at the scale. You're about I don't think the scale to the map's yet quite right. You're like about 1,000 feet away from them. So even with your double dash action and super speed, you're looking at least 10 rounds before you catch up with them. So, but you can start that. And Bone, and Encration, and Adai. Roll on Adai because you need all the help you can get.
Roll for initiative.
Huh. 124 is in the initiative? What?
Oh, there we go. 124 is doing all it can. Get out of there,
Let's see,
124. Rolled an 11. That's pretty good.
That's funny.
Okay.
Knight's pride enters the battle.
That's a 22 for bone.
Okay.
I'm not sure why initiative won't be added, even though I clicked my token. So
That's right. Where are you, Bone? You're right there. So we'll do this more theater of the mind. And do 20, natural 20 for that. And Adai. Where's Adai down there? So I'm going to have you, unless you tell me otherwise, all outside the... 26 for Adai. Wow, look at this. Okay, so you see the Werehound Knights approaching. Presumably the lady that you let go away, Bone, is has alerted the guards. I mean, there's thousands of gold pieces on here. Actually, Adai, Bone, both make perception checks. Adai and Bone.
nope.
And Vander. I'll do Adai as well. Why not? The Vander, or the people by the Hellhound Knights. Ugh. No pressure, Vander.
Where?
Perception check, please.
Perception.
Oh, right. Perception.
While Bone, this kind of makes sense based on the characters. Bone's very concerned about getting Otmar and others out of this burning building. So is Adai doing the right thing. Don't imagine Vander. What does Vander do? Because he does notice the knights, while the others too don't.
Yeah, once Vander notices that Jasper is like sacrificed, I guess would be the right word to use. He's just gonna stand there and be like scheming, plotting revenge in one way or another. And I guess as it stands outside in the middle of the chaos, he's just going to notice the guards popping up in his peripheral vision.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Is Vander who's the first to react?
What do you tell the others that the guards are approaching?
Yeah, I'm going to. Well, I know that I'm not looking like a Vander currently. I'm looking like a high elf. So
Sure.
I'm going to walk away and use a message on both Adai and Bone that it's time to go. The guards are coming. And I'm just going to tell them which direction the guards are coming from.
Okay. So with that, Adai, I'll say he's up here, and he quickly says to both you, Corso Manor, this is burning. The House of Healing is burning. Where the hell do we go? Where do we run to?
Otmar, where go?
The House of Healing was my life. This is all I ever knew. I got no idea. We can't even flee the city, it looks like. It's a dark day.
Shanties.
Sorry, what was that?
Going to say.
What was that without the accent?
Shanties.
Shanties, up! Okay. And Adai starts dashing away towards the shanties. Bone, what do you do?
I grab Otmar by the cuff or Jan start running, helping him run as well.
Well, grabbing Otmar. Okay, so you grab Otmar by the scruff and you start running just away from these Greyhound Knights as quickly as you can. Vander.
So... Okay. So Vander is going to follow the others as well, but before he leaves, he's just going to cast a minor illusion on the sign that's next to Hope's dead. right? And he's just going to rephrase it with another word. Hopes not dead. And then he's going to run.
Okay, so yeah, Vander, you take off. The Warehound Knights. They're going to make perception checks. The spines try and spot you. Now, in a way, the dark fog that is kind of covering the city as well, just almost like in a hothouse, almost with the Shadowdome just leaking clouds and there's lightning coursing inside as well. It's actually helping you to run away. So they're going to make perception checks at disadvantage. And they see you, rolling a 19 and a 17 at disadvantage, and start chasing after you.
Oh boy.
Adai. Oh, that's me. Okay, we're going to turn this into a city chasing. Just let me get the rules up. This wasn't what I was expecting, but that's D&D. Bring up the rules for that. Adai, I think it's a D20 to start with, so Adai will roll that. We'll see what that one means. Getting the rule at the moment. Jesus. Oh no, high is good. There are some palace workers in front of Adai taking some presumably new stained glass window of the Princess Athena, presumably for installing in the palace. Adai is going to attempt to smash his way through it. Needs to make a strength saving throw, DC 10. He's probably got this. First roll. Yeah, he gets some satisfaction as well and just smashes through the portrait of the Queen as it continues on. A Bone, also roll me a d20, please.
Yes.
I is good.
That's
Okay, no problem. And because Adai took a little bit of time to smash through, you pull ahead of him. Vander, a d20. Oh, that's right on the line. Let's have a look. 10. So you go and say you try and take this corner. It's a little bit too fast. And there's some barrels and stuff just left there to rot. It's too hard. Can you make me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Can.
You bash into the barrels head on. You take 4 points of damage. You still up, Vander?
I'm down. I had 1 HP.
You watch Vander collapse on the side here. The Warehound Knight's going to roll for them. 3, that's a something. And an 11. Adai. No, sorry, Vander, as you go down, can you roll me a d20, please? You want to roll low. Both of the guards. What did they roll? They rolled a 3. The first guard barrels into some commoners as they're trying to just go through the thing. He falls to the ground, stumbles about 30 feet away from you. The other one stumbles into him too and falls down. And that's going to be their turn. Adai. Let's see what Adai's got. Let's see. He rushes back heroically. Just takes the moo action to get there. Dumps his potion of healing down your throat. You come back with 9 hit points. Bone, what do you do? Oh, you roll a d20. Sorry, you roll a d20 is what you do.
Yeah.
And rolling high is
8.
good. A child, plainly affected by the Midnight Curse. Some of the skin are falling off her body. She stumbles in front of you and she screams, "Help me! Help me!" What do you do, Ben?
Othmar, help, girl. Danger!
I don't have a token for Ottmer. So there. This person is Ottmer. Oh, big old Ottmer.
Oh.
Okay. Ottmer says, "Bone." Ottmer says, "Oh, Bone, I'll help the lass, but you need to flee. Get out of here!" And Ottmer is going to cast Cure Light Wounds on her. And she recovers some hit points. And she looks a lot better. Her skin knits back over her body and she scampers away down the alleyway. So Ottmer's taking care of the situation. Do you carry on, Bone?
He won't leave his master.
You retreat or do you stay there?
Well, I know that they are after us. Do I see any more guards in the vicinity?
You know that they're chasing you, so you know they're not far away. And you also know they've got a nasty fiery breath that would pretty much finish you.
Yeah. Yes. He's going to look for, perhaps instinctively, a good place to lose his pursuance in, some alleyway or a set of narrow alleyways that would be good for hiding or rushing through or losing them in.
They make a perception check. See if you can spot a good place.
This is quite the many natural 20s this session, but yeah.
Okay, and well, it's going to make you make a survival, but you do notice a place, and we'll say kind of between these alleys down here, and I'm not even going to make you make a stealth check, but that perception check, you find the perfect hiding place, and duck down there, kind of under, and you put some garbage, if that's okay with you, some garbage on top of yourself to fully hide yourself.
But I'm gonna notify Ottmer and shout to Adai and Vander. Here!
Okay, I'm just going to say add Ottmer as a 14 since he's there. Okay, so you find the perfect hiding place. You shout to Ottmer, and Ottmer is going to spend his turn healing.
Yeah, Ottmer and Adai, and I suppose Vander if he's able to hear. Yeah.
Vander, Adai heroically came back, poured down his potion of healing. You're still prone on the ground. I assume you come to your feet.
Yeah, I'm going to get up on my feet and I'm gonna dash as fast as I can away from there. I assume that, well, Bone did try to show us where he's heading, right? Shouting and stuff.
Yeah. So tell you what, you get here and Ottmer says, "Down on there, quickly, quick as you can."
All right. Well, let's go, I guess.
That's as far as you can get, I'm going to say, since you had to get to your feet to get there.
Yeah, that's
fair.
A
little bit slower. The Werehound Knights both get up off their feet. Oh, I'm gonna be that guy. Vander.
You know what?
Roll me a d20. But Vander, sorry, roll me
before
a
my-
d20.
That's fine. I think I'm also going to perhaps give Adai a bardic inspiration.
Okay, Adai Bardic Inspiration. Um, you see the child that was healed by Otmar, and there's another child approaches, and there's a little scrap of half-dead rabbit, and they start fighting over this rabbit, scrambling. They're in your way. What do you do, Vander?
Wait, who's fighting a rabbit? And
There was a child that was injured that Otmar healed, and another child has appeared, and they're fighting over a half-eaten rabbit, presumably for food, and they're right in your way, Vander. Do you shout
I'm
at
going
them?
to shout.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm going to shout at them very aggressively to try to intimidate them out of the way.
Sure. Make an intimidation check. Okay, they just scatter out your way. So you get there, no problem. You give a little bit of encouragement to Adai, who's bardically inspired. Let's see what's Adai. Adai. The two guards rush around the corner. They take a big inhalation and breathe twice on Adai. He needs to make 2 dexterity saving throws. He'll use Bardic Inspiration if he can. Once again, the first roll. I don't think Bardic Inspiration is going to help that one. Okay, so he's going to take... He's going to take... Yeah, the average roll. He's going to take half the second one, so 27 points of damage. As they breathe out their fire on Adai, explodes across him. That's his turn, though. That's their turn. They use their turn to breathe fire on Adai. What do you guys think Adai would do here? Lead them away?
Did he have Misty Step?
Well,
Or am I misremembering something?
He does have Misty Step, using his Fey Touched ability. Okay, Misty Step it is.
I think that's what he would do.
Yeah, okay, Misty Step sounds good to me too. So he's going to Bamf. And it has to be in a place you can see, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just going to go Bamf over this way, away from the guards. He's then going to run down here. He's got no... did shout out to Adai, didn't you? So he's going to go that way.
And since it's a bonus action, he can dash as well.
Move aside, Bone! And he dashes in there to the alleyway next to you in this perfect hiding place that you found. Bone.
He's gonna sit there and wait for Otmar and Vander to come here as well. I don't think he would have anything. He does have his one figurine, but it has a week-long recharge. So I think there hasn't been. When did I use it? In the crypt and.
Crypt of the Constructor?
Yes, in the Constructor with the
Yeah, I don't think it's
weird
been a week.
lich vampire. No.
No.
So I don't think he has anything that would be worthwhile. So he's gonna do a dodge action or try to make the place look more, I don't know, more hidden.
Okay.
Perhaps throw a stone down another alleyway. Yeah.
Sure. Well, the natural 20, you're doing pretty well. Now I'm going to see... 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 Now I'm going to see doesn't have a lot of spells. Let's see, Otmar is here, Vander is there. Vander's next. Vander, oh, that's what he's going to do. He's going to plan on cast Cure Light Wounds on you again. This is +2 to this D8 roll. So he says, Vander! Oh, ally! He should say, doesn't know who you are. Get the hell out of here. He taps you, and you get 6 hit points back. Get out of here. Oh, hold them off. Flee! Go! Go! Vander.
I'm going to give him a nod. Then I'm going to... I guess I'll run towards Adai and Bone, as I'm once again changing form into another random citizen.
But still hiding?
Yeah, we'll still try to keep out of sight for these ones. But I have a feeling that if I do change appearance quite a couple of times, maybe it'll confuse them a little bit. We'll see.
2 guards approach Otmar. One of them gets their breath weapons back. And they breathe out on Otmar. Otmar can't survive this. He's got a chance. No, he doesn't have a chance. And you hear the scream of Otmar. And Otmar, in his last dying words, hope will never die. As long as there are decent people in this world. This reign will end. Just like the Dark Angels will end, Zeds. Just like the Theocracy will end. Queen Athena will fall. And he lets out a last scream. And dies.
Bone is just sitting there, rocking back and forth and hugging his knees and hiding his ears, I think.
You find the perfect hiding place. You see the warehouse nice dash beyond you. And for now, at least, you are safe. Thanks to some natural 20 and a heroic sacrifice by an ally.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Well, this is interesting.
Tell you what, why don't we take a brief break now as I've inflicted emotional trauma on you.
Well,
Emotional break.
And I'm not going to be the one to break this to Kezri, so I'll leave that to you guys. But we'll pause here, and maybe Kezri will be back by the time we get back. Okay,
Yeah.
see you guys in a little bit. right. So, what do you do? Well, let's go with Kezri and Incration first. What are you doing?
Well, I guess if we would get there and see that it was on fire and not know where they go, Incration would try to sneak to the Monster Mangerie to the Vagabonds to report to Scratty.
Okay. I'm going to have both of you make another stealth check.
Okay, guidance. Guidance. That's a dirty 20 for Incration.
Kezri said, "Look, you're really good at stealthing. Why don't you give me that guidance next time, you git?" Okay, so Kezri without guidance. Her stealth is a +2. It's again the first roll. Oh, did that go? There we go. You both manage to make it to the monster menagerie. It is not on fire. Any animals that were left out are basically rotting corpses on the ground. And you duck back down, and there is indeed Strati there and the uncanny vagabonds. But I'm going to leave you there in a place of safety. There's Vander, Adai, and Bone underneath piles of garbage, with Bone realizing what's happening and not reacting well to it. So Bone, Vander, what do you do?
Well, we're currently hiding, right? So, I mean, we can stay here for a little while, perhaps, but I don't think we should stay here for too long. Maybe we could just at least stay here for an hour, maybe do a short rest. If it wouldn't benefit anyone else, it would at least benefit me.
Yeah. Bone's unresponsive, so go ahead.
Perfect. In any case, I'm going to place my hands on Bone's shoulder, and I'm just going to heal you a little bit and give you some cure wounds.
Thank you.
At least that's something. And I'm gonna say, I know how you feel. I guess both of us aren't really in the perfect state at the moment, but we'll stay here for a little bit and then we'll try to move on. And I'm gonna look at Adai and give him a nod of like affirmation if he thinks it's a good idea as well.
The charred corpse of Otmir Onamail wanders past.
Walks?
Not in a normal way, in a stuttering way.
Like his body has been animated or something?
Oh, yeah, it doesn't look like a natural walk. And he's slowly steaming as well, because it's quite hot as the rain continues to fall. Charred, steaming corpse walks by, very unnaturally. Just let it walk on by.
I'm not gonna do anything against it. I don't care in a way.
Bone
I
doesn't.
care that Bone doesn't care though.
Bone doesn't see him. He's tucked his face. He's closing his eyes and sort of just rocking back and forth, holding his ears, sort of. So
The charred corpse wanders on by. Kayla. Hi.
Hi.
I'm gonna roll this
Oh,
randomly.
God.
Randomly. No, it can't be Kesri. Vander, do you want to tell her what happened?
Yeah, but I kind of want to do it in character when we meet her character. Maybe, or do you think that's going to be a long
Oh,
time
that's
until it's happened?
true. That's true. We'll get there. Yeah.
I have one thing there that she missed that is very important.
Okay.
What we found out was Vander is the bastard son of King Waldron. Vander is the Prince of Odinbeer.
Hey, that's fucked up.
Nice, perfect though.
I'm really rich now.
Oh yeah, you married up. I didn't marry up.
That's awesome.
We have Athena's head with the crown and the box of nullification.
That's a little extra.
Head or heads?
Yeah.
Heads, sorry, two heads. Two Athena heads. One with the crown, one without, in the box of nullification. Yeah, there was
Well, I
there
mean,
was more
hey,
than one Athena in the palace.
progress. Sorry, I stepped in a pile of fire ants on my way inside, so yeah.
You and
Never knew bad luck.
Incration. I went to everything's on fire. Gorso Manors are flamed. You're not sure where Dr. Stoutboots are. The Temple of Life was aflame, and Vander and Adai and Bone rushed over that way. And you and Incration have retreated back to the Monster Menagerie and have sought refuge there with the uncanny vagabonds. So you're in a place of safety at the moment. Oh, by the way, there's a huge dome over the city. What's up with that? I don't know. And the minaret of the speaker, the PA system, is constantly announcing that you all are wanted people, and there is 1,000 reward for you dead, 2,000 for you alive. And you've already had encounters with people turning you in. And Kracian just killed one of the nobles. Bone saw one but ignored it, and Otmir Onamael was rescued from the Temple of Life and effectively sacrificed his life so that the rest of them can get away. And I think that brings you up to speed. But Bone and Vander, what are you doing? They're hiding under rubbish, by the way. So what do you guys do?
I'm going to stay here for a little while. I think just stay here for an hour, get ourselves a short rest, and try to comfort Bone in a way. Try to just keep him calm, not to do anything. Well, that Bone wouldn't do, whatever that is.
Just say Adai heals up. Bone can't, of course. He's out of hit dice.
Yep.
I'm gonna use Hitai. I haven't used mine yet. All right, that should do it for the time being.
So you got a good.
Oh, it didn't pop up.
No, it didn't. But
no, it didn't.
I'll take your word for it. Whatever you rolled.
Yeah, I healed for 17. I used 4 hit die.
Sure.
It shows in D&D.
Oh, cool. So take a rest. I don't know if Bones collected himself or not. But an hour goes by.
Vander is, as he's sitting under the rubbish, is once again going to change into a commoner, and then he's going to, go out of the hiding space and look around if there's someone, guards or anything like that close by.
Oh, make a perception check. At the moment, the streets seem relatively deserted. It's been a long day for all of you. So evening has definitely approached. And just from being this, you know that the midnight curse is worse at midnight. So it's the rain that gets through the dome somehow continues to pour, and it's getting heavier and heavier. It's kind of a plus and minus situation. The effects are worse, but there's no one on the street because the effects are worse.
I think before we leave, Vander wants to try to use a couple of minutes to use his disguise kit on both Adai and Bone to try to make it a little bit easier to walk through the city unnoticed.
Sure, make a couple of disguise kit checks.
We're still doing deception on those.
Yeah.
I'll make 2, one first for Bone and then for Adai.
Okay. What do you make them look like?
So Bone is going to look like this. I don't know, something huge, I guess. This big tough mercenary, perhaps.
Oh.
And Adai, well, it's Adai, so since I didn't roll the best deception for him, I'm going to make him look like a beggar woman.
Okay, so you're all looking like something that you aren't. What do you do? Bardic's obviously worn off. There we go. Okay.
Did we know where Enration were going to go after he left, or before he left?
Do you? I don't think so.
I guess he didn't say anything, he just went on. Do we know that the manor is burned down, though?
You would have known that I said I was going to go investigate the manor for us, so in case it was a safe place to stay. But then we split immediately after that.
Oh,
so
right.
You would have known I would have went toward Gorso Villa, but not what happened at Gorso Villa or where I'm at now.
So we don't know yet that the manor is burned down, though. So I guess that would be a natural place to start.
Okay. Can the three of you all make stealth rolls for me, please, at advantage? And I'll roll for Adai. As there are still patrols on the street, but it's dark and you're in a disguise. So Vander, I'm not sure why it didn't come through, but I see you're 25.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, normal stealth rolls.
Yep, at advantage.
Advantage. Okay.
Yeah, because of the disguise and because it's dark.
Yeah, so that's an
We're safe.
18. Yeah.
That's for the ones. Here we go. So, sneaking through alleyways, feeling exhausted, feeling distraught for various reasons, you sneak your way up to Gorso Manor. No sign of Incration or Kesri, and by this time, Gorso Manor is just a heap of ash. It's just gone.
Would they notice the noble with a card in its back?
Sure. Yep, signs of Incration took out a noble here.
What kind of signs, though? Cards in his chest or back?
Card in his back.
Yep.
Right at the base of his neck.
Right. Yeah. I guess that's a good lead as he'll get, though. Has his soul left his body as well?
I don't know how you would tell that.
Well, I do have some experience with those kind of bodies by this point.
I'll tell you what.
But
What we'll say as you stop and think for a moment about places you've visited that is safe. Gorso Manor, gone. The House of Healing, gone. And you think the only possible place you could go that you've been safe before, you know it's underground, is the Monster Menagerie. So, I think since this is not really that interesting, you're wandering around looking, we'll just say you all meet up at the Monster Menagerie. And Kracion and Kezri, you're down there. If you need to take a short rest, you can. And after an hour or two, you're all gathered up. And present is Shrati, present is Gren, his sidekick, and several members of the Uncanny Vanabons. And Srati says, well, now that we're all gathered together, I may be able to provide you some help escaping this place. But if there's anything you wish to discuss first, let me consult with my sidekick here, Gren, and I think we'll be able to get you guys out of here. And Srati starts talking to Gren. Yep.
Shreddy and the good faith and all in sharing information. Can I talk to you over here at the side real quick?
All right, what's going on?
Away from the group, I'll just kind of open the chest so he can see in just enough and shut it. We got it. We just need to get out of town and get to the magic tower.
Well, why are there 2 hits?
Well, there is actually 2 or more Princess Athena's in the castle. We found one that didn't have the crown on it, but every time we killed her, she just came back. So I had an idea, well, let's chop off her head and throw it in the box and see what happens. And as soon as the head was in the box is closed, the body stopped moving.
What's this torque here?
Not sure. I mean, if you kind of see Bone over there and Vander, we're all kind of looking like shit a little bit. Kind of got little jumped in there, so we didn't want to take the time to investigate it when we were hurting. And I was scared maybe there might be a tracking spell on it, so nullified it is.
All right. Tell you what, you do look like shit. It's late. It's gonna take me a while to organize some things, but I think this could be advantageous to us both. So rest up, take a load off. Let's talk more in the morning.
I'll give him 2 platinum as a thank you.
Thank you kindly. So, you may do 2 things if you like. You may long rest, and you may level up to level 8.
Ooh, nice.
Wow.
I
Yay.
know what I'm taking. We talked about this before.
And if there's any conversations you wish to have,
Of course. Of course we're gonna have conversations. We did also find, I think it was 175 gold on Queen Athena's body, right? Or was it something else? Let's see. In the chats. I think it was 175 or 145 or something.
174.
174.
Yeah. So that's about how much each? I mean between well, I'm going to say between Adai, Banner, Castron, and Ration.
Oh, by 4.
Yeah.
43.5.
43. Yeah.
And
So
then you take Bone's share.
yeah, I'll take 45, and the rest can take 43. Well, 40. I'll take 44, and the rest can take 43.
Yeah,
that'll
and you
work for me.
take for the tree of
And then,
bones as well.
And then 1 platinum each because there was 4 platinum.
I think those were platinum bars.
Yeah, more valuable, I think.
Well, yeah, let's take 1 bar each then, I guess. I mean, I could always try to sell them later on, but I feel like at this point we have, at least I have a lot of stuff that's worth quite a lot, which I haven't been able to sell yet, so yeah. I guess we'll just stack them up.
Now,
Right.
my big,
Abra, who
my
went
big
along
group-
with Incration and Kezri, said, "All right, well, I guess we've got some stories to tell. How did you guys get on?"
Bone just goes to lie down, I think.
How did we get out?
Yeah, what happened at the Temple of Healing? You guys dashed over there. What happened?
Well, how should I even say this? We went to the Temple of Life. When we arrived, it was burning. It was in flames, just like last time with the Lucky Leap Tavern. Except that time, nothing too bad happened. This time, on the other hand, and Vander is going to look over at Gasry and be like, this time things didn't really go in our favor. Yeah, Vander is going to struggle to find words because it's a little bit. He doesn't always care for people, but he did have some thoughts or feelings towards little Jasper Joy, which is no longer a part of this beautiful corrupt world. Oh
Yeah.
my god. Yeah, the whole place was burning. Hope is dead was written on the outside of the temple, along with the most beautiful little boy in the whole world. Hope dies here. Yeah. We managed to get some people out, I think, or I didn't really do anything. It was Bone and Adai. But along with Jasper, a lot of other people weren't really, fortunate enough to see the dawn of the next day. Along with Bone's friend. Kind of forgot his name, to be honest.
Shocking.
Otmer, yeah. So...
He
yeah.
saved your life.
Whatever his name was, I don't know.
Are you not gonna say what the
This
baby, how the
guy.
baby was actually presented?
He healed my eyes once. I'm thankful for that, even though he robbed me. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to say. It was pretty bad, but we managed to get out of there. And yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling like this is going to be a revenge arc for, at least for my parts. I'm not really in the mood to let these bastards get away with doing whatever the hell they want. And yeah, I'm very motivated to just fuck them up and kill everyone.
Let me
Easy as that.
make a point of order here. we gotta go to the magic tower and nullify this here crown before we do anything, since you're all upset over that dumb baby.
I will kill Ingration. I need that straight up.
That's
Um,
outside of the city, isn't it?
Yeah. And Strati said he can possibly get us out of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Are you taking a swing at Incration, Kezri?
Not right now.
Okay, okay, I just wasn't sure.
I
You said straight
I'm
up.
fine
So
with it.
just making sure.
No, that was in character that I said, we got to get to the magic tower and, not really care right now about a dumb baby. That was pure Ingration.
Above table, I was saying I will kill.
Oh, okay, cool. Just making sure. Just making sure.
No, it's gonna happen. I feel it in my bones. It's gonna happen. We're gonna come to death blows.
Well, yeah, there's getting more and more tense between the two. So the desertion at the Lucky Leap, the indifference about Jasper Hope. Morning comes, long rested, feeling a little bit more powerful. Strati says, "So, we have sent some vagabonds out to try and get through this dome. We've tried physically forcing our way through it. No escape. We've even tried going along the river Nenok. Goes deep beneath the earth. We've tried to send people up to the top of the dome. They were attacked by ravens. But it seems we're increasingly trapped in here. But I have a plan that might be able to get you out. I will need you to do something for me on the outside, though."
You name it, Strati.
There is a contact I have at... what's it called? In Willow Creek. I managed to message him. Send a message to him. He is expecting you. So I'm going to ask you to meet my contact at Willow Creek and do what he asks you to do. I won't say exactly what it is at the moment. It will be difficult. I've seen what you can do. I don't suspect you will die, but it will be tricky. So do we have a deal?
We have a deal.
The only way that I've seen people both coming and leaving is down at the Mule Gate. It seemed as if Queen Athena is still interested in trade, still interested in troop movements. So for a very brief moment, the magical dome encasing the city is temporarily suspended at the Mule Gate to allow the troops going in and out. Now, through great sacrifice, through some of my vagabonds, some of them who, quite frankly, didn't make it back, managed to secure enough armor, or enough clothing that at a glance you would not be recognized as soldiers. We haven't happened to have one of the drivers who'll be leaving with horses on our side, so he can get you onto the troop transport out of the Mule Gate. That is the plan I come. It is not without risk. It is not without challenges. But I implore you, once you left, head to Willow Creek first. I'll be sending my apprentice, Gren, along with you to make sure that everything goes as planned. Are there any questions?
I will as a thank you, I will give him 1 platinum bar and the golden toilet seat that I jacked from the palace.
Oh, thank you. Not sure what to say. While I'll no doubt enjoy taking a shit on a golden toilet, the Mulegate and my contact at Willow Creek.
Yeah. Gonna give a name for us, or will we just know him when we see him?
As I said, I've sent messages to him. He will find you, not the other way around.
Alright. Got it. Well, all, that sound good to you?
Well, as long as we can get out of here, I guess that's better than staying here, right? And
Scotty.
yeah, I wouldn't want to stay in this menagerie for more than I need to be honest.
Well,
We're in.
get these uniforms on, and I assume you all put on the uniforms. At a casual glance, you do appear to be knights of the crown, or soldiers at least. And Strati gives a nod to you. Gren, who also puts on the suit. Gren says, "All right, lasses. I think if we stride with confidence, it would be the best chance. So, follow me." And he starts marching out of the monsters menagerie. Can you all make deception checks for me, please, but at advantage?
Guide myself or no?
If you want.
I have silver tongue though, so I can roll beneath 20.
You got that one. Okay, very good. Okay, so that's all pretty good. 13 is the worst, but that's pretty good. So you march down confidently, down to the Mulegate. You see Gren talking to the soldier at the front, nods, and Gren goes back and jumps in the troop transport. There is an additional... There's some soldiers there already. There's 5 additional soldiers there. And they curtly nod as you go in. And you entered into this armored carriage. It's armored carriage. And you see there's lots of soldiers out there, lots of the cultists loyal to the queen, lots of some archers as well, all keeping an eye on the gate. And Grin says, "Incretia, do you have a moment?"
Seems so.
Now, Strati asked me to hand you to this note. He maybe swore to do it once we got to the gate. I've honored his word and hand you over the note. Incretion, if you look under handouts, you should see a note saying "Note to Incretion," spelled incorrectly, but there it is. Do you see it?
And I'm not sure where handouts are.
Under where all your characters are, protagonists, on the journal tab. Should be
Roll
handouts.
20. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, roll 20, yep.
Handout. No, yes, got it.
You read it?
Okay, yes.
Oh, that's a slight typo. As Incretion reads the note, you hear a voice outside. It is the voice of Queen Athena. And you think, wait a minute, we have 2 heads. Is there a third one? And she says, What does she say? Brave swords of Eglarion! I will personally see you off on your voyage, which ends. And some type of spell is cast inside of this cavern. All the soldiers around you promptly turn to zombies, and you hear people on the outside as well. Seems maybe something is as planned. Can you please all roll for initiative?
Roll for initiative.
Oh boy.
So just to clarify, Malcolm, that note was from Stratty to me. Stratty is still good to me or not good to me?
Well, that's
Was
what
Stratty giving me a warning?
Read this. So the third line. I'll let you decide what from that. Oh wait, no, there's so many typos in here. Let me fix this. That. Oh man, I cannot type today. Very important word there. So does that make more sense?
Okay, I see who it's from now. So Stratty had the note and gave it to me.
Gren
So
had
it's
the
not
note.
from Stratty.
No, it's from Stratty. Gren gave you the note. He said, Stratty wrote this note for you, and he gives it to you just before shit goes down.
Oh, Stratty. Well, because down at the third line it says from not Stratty, so that's why I was confused if it was from Stratty or not.
Well, what happens if you do an anagram of Terrace?
Stratty. Okay, got it.
It's effectively a reminder not to give your real name. Okay, so I'll let you process that if you like. Does everybody get into initiative? Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, but I don't have the. I need to manually add it again. It's 20.
Sure.
Looks like my 19 didn't show up either.
Ever.
I can see your 19 in the chat. Just
Yep. I need to be manually put in, and I'll change it to 19.
So I just got to grab Evra. She's off somewhere else. All right, Evra. She's in there with you. There she is. I'll go back to there. So it doesn't take a genius to realize you guys have been betrayed. The Queen knows you were here, and you're in a very, very tough place, surrounded by soldiers, zombies, and Bone. You didn't get in. What was your roll, Bone?
20.
And mine was a
And
19.
And Kracion was a 19. Kracion 19. There's we got in Vander. Okay. So you hear outside, brave swords of Elgarion, I will personally send you on your voyage, which ends here and now. And be sure to forward the reward to Taris. An old ally has come true once again. Vander, all the soldiers around you promptly turn into zombies as you are trapped in this armored carriage. What do you do?
What about Gren?
Gren looks just as shocked as the rest of you.
Well, right. I guess Vander's just going to do whatever the hell he does best. And I guess he'll just transform into a zombie-looking guy.
As you glance out,
so
Khazri, Queen
useless.
Athena does not have the crown on her head. No crown on Queen Athena. And this brown thing, you know those things where people don't walk and they're carried around on the shoulders of burly men? That's what she's standing on. I'm sorry, I wasn't.
Wait, is the wagon open?
No, it's closed.
Oh, right. So the people outside can't see Vander changing then.
What? Sorry. Yep, sure. What do you change into?
One of the zombie-looking person guys.
Or so you're turning into a zombie or an army person?
Yeah, like a zombie.
Like a zombie. Okay, so you turn into a zombie, and I believe that's your action to do that.
That is my action, and I'm going to turn around and I'm going to look at Cassery. I believe we didn't get a long rest, so I only have one bardic inspiration left.
No, you
and
got a
I
long
We
will
did get
rest.
a
give
long
that-
rest.
No.
Oh, we
you long
did.
rested.
Damn.
And leveled up.
Oh, I didn't level up because I didn't think we. I'll do that now then. Yeah, I'm just gonna give her use my bonus action, and I will end my turn there and level up in the meanwhile.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Bone. The soldiers around you turn into zombies. What do you do?
Zombies are smashed. He's sort of catatonic, but he's just voicelessly moving, picking up his hammer and whack-a-mole, I suppose.
Raging?
The one right in front of me? No, not yet.
Okay, so the one right in front of you taking a swing. Sure.
Yes, recklessly.
22 hits.
17 damage.
17 points of damage. You cave in the zombie's head, and it groans a little bit. It maintains its feet.
I'm gonna. Yeah, it's just going to attack the one to the left next. Just
Sure.
to.
It's another
Do
reckless
that.
swing.
Yes.
20 hits.
Yes, 12 damage.
12 damage. Okay, so 2 massive hits as you swing around your sledgehammer type weapon. Both zombies groan and bits of them fall off, but they maintain their setting. Do you stay where you are, Bone?
Yeah, can't really move.
Kracian.
Steady aim on this one right here. Swipe a card across its face. 23
Yeah, that hits.
with the sneak. And I know it's a zombie, but my dagger sends it to hell before it gets its zombie stuff, I think.
Maybe, unless I roll a natural 20. Nope. Yeah, I'd say zombies still have souls. And it goes down and lets out a last scream. Is dragged down into hell.
Intelligence is probably less than 6, right?
Intelligence is 3. So no extra
Okay,
hit points.
I do not. Yep.
Okay, slashing
done.
your card. Oh, good timing. The zombie that you just killed loses his turn. Avarice is going to say, screw this! And she's going to load up and she's going to punch the zombie right in the face. Oh, rolling a natural 1. Stay still, you little... Ah! Bashes it again. 10 hits. Zombie needs a natural 20 again. Nope. Zombie goes down. Okay. Grin says, Taurus! Freaking coward! And he rushes over here. And Grin... Oops. Well... What have you got, Grin? He will... Will swing his long sword twice at the zombies, hitting once, hitting twice, doing enough damage to almost kill the zombie. The zombie groans but doesn't go down. Kazri, in a room full of zombies, what do you do?
That's a good question. Okay. That. Sadly, I would hit add high integration.
This guy here.
Yeah, I think that's ranged. Interesting.
Sure.
I'm going to do jolt at this.
Okay, take a shot. It will be a disadvantage. You got a zombie in your face. 11 hits, 19 hits. So the jolt hits onto the zombie. Or lightning. Got it. Is that your turn?
That's all I'm gonna do for now.
Okay, this jolts on them. Great. Zombie. Let's just choose it randomly. Bone is going to attack. Oh no, Bone's not there. Going to attack Adai. Adai's not here. Come on, Dung Dim. Incration. It's going to attack Incration. It is going to. Where is my zombies gone? Lost my zombies. Okay, the zombie. Still dressed in the attire of a guard. I guess the armor class should have been better, but never mind. It's going to slam its face. Going to headbutt you, Incration. And rolls a 14. You dodge it easily enough. Zombie crawls up, and they're gonna. One's going to go for Adai. One's going to go for Kazri, since Vander looks like one. The one against Kazri is going to try and hit you, Kazri. And it punches into you for a 15, so your armor deflects it. Then the ones against Adai rolls an 8, so both zombies miss terribly. Vander, we're back to your turn again.
Okay, perfect. I'm just done with leveling up, so that's perfect. Wait, I didn't roll for hit points, but I'll do my thing first, though.
Sure.
The doors, are they currently locked?
Closed. We don't know if they're locked, but they're definitely closed.
Okay. I'm going to try to move out of the way from one of the zombies and see if it hits me.
For roll a 6, it's going to take the attack of opportunity. No, just thinks you're another zombie.
Feeling comfortable with that, I'm going to move away from the other one as well.
Okay, yeah, you're fine.
Okay, cool. And then I think I'm going to. Well, we do need to kill these zombies first, though, so let's do that. So I guess I'll cast Chill Touch on the closest one. Perhaps
Okay.
this one in the middle.
Sure. 26 hits. One, and then that'll
nice.
take 16 necrotic. Okay. Nice.
And that's my turn.
Okay, just before Bone goes, something else happens. Find something cool. Come on, roll 20. Here we go. Come on. Now burning as the cart is set on fire.
Oh.
Bone.
Nah. No like fire. He's going to smash his way out. Create an
Okay.
opening.
Which way?
Directly to next to him, I think.
Okay, make an
Just
athletics
smash
check.
through the walls. Yeah. And now he's going to rage. Bonus action rage.
All right.
And
So advantage on this.
yes. It's not too good. 18.
It's good enough. See. Okay.
Hmm?
Sorry, just helping my daughter. Just a second.
Oh yeah.
Two. Okay. Bone. You do get through it. You do take 2d6 fire damage as you push through. And you kind of come out over here. The 4 archers who are rating are all going to take their prepared actions to shoot arrows at you, all at advantage because you raged.
I didn't recklessly attack though.
Oh, it's true. So they're going to take their normal shots at you. Okay, so total of 4 arrows come shooting in your direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. One of them hits you with a 23. You take 3 points of piercing damage reduced to 1. And as you go out, you notice Queen Athena has left the building. She's gone and have her guards take her away, so she's not there.
Yeah.
But there's lots of other people. We're going to have these knights going on their 1 turn. So we'll share initiative. The cultists, same thing, share initiative. And the Warehound Knights share initiative. Okay, Bone, so use your action to crash through. What do you do?
I still have my action.
No, your action was to smash through.
Yeah. So I suppose just leave some room for the others. Yeah.
So that blue line is where the break in the carriage is. Okay, so Kracion, places are on fire. Things are going to get bad soon unless you get out of here. What do you do?
Okay. So after reading the note, does Grin look like he's trying just to fight for his life, or does he look like he's helping the group?
Make an insight check.
Okay. Do I want to re-roll this with my inspiration? No, I don't. I'll keep the 11.
Not sure. What you are sure about is he's in a flaming carriage with you fighting off zombies. So, choose from there what you will.
Okay. Well, we'll do
Sorry.
We'll bonus action disengage.
Sure.
Did you skip Vander, by the way? Or is it on the first or the second round?
This is the
Second round.
Second round. You moved over here, didn't you? And
Oh,
used
yeah, I
Sky
did.
South.
Yeah, I got myself confused.
Okay. And Kracion, you dash out through the gap.
Yep, I'll bonus action disengage up through the gap, and then I'll throw a card at this guy next to Bone.
Not before taking 7 points of fire damage, you won't.
Oh, that's fine. Can I uncanny dodge that fire damage? No, that's not an attack. Never mind, it's just jumping through. Okay.
Okay, so the card
And
comes
then-
out. You fling it at the soldier.
Probably not. 15.
15. He flicks it with his shield. That's a miss.
That's the turn.
Everett says, time to take out the trash. And she is going to punch the zombie. Boom. Oh, just crushes its head. And she says, Kazri, Edi, Grin, get out of here. And she punches the next zombie. And misses. Grin says, oh, Taris, You will pay for this deception. And he rolls once, twice, hits the zombie twice. Ugh, not great damage. And then he says, "Ah, the fuckers burn." He crashes out through here, taking 5 points of damage. Attack of opportunity from the zombie. Swing and miss. Kezri. That one to the south.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. No, shocking grass.
So shocking grasp hits. It's 8 points of lightning damage, and its reaction goes away.
I'm going to and yeah, I'm gonna spin it again.
Sorry, you broke. Oh wow, that one's gonna miss.
I was trying to spend a sorcery point to do that, but I missed. So.
Aren't they wearing the metal armor? So wouldn't it be advantage for shocking grasp?
That's true. Roll again.
Oh, okay.
Okay, second one hits as well. The zombie crumples up into a little undead heap.
That's beautiful. Now I'll leave. Because now I won't take a attack.
No, but as you jump through the flaming carriage, you take 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay, and come up right next to Kezri and Bone and the other guys. The Royal Archers are to the north. They'll shuffle around a little bit. But since they're so terrible against Bone, 1 to 3, Kezri. Kezri. So 2 for you. A 8 and a 17. 17 hits.
No, my AC is 18.
Can you change your little description on Roll20?
Oh, not bad.
Yeah, no problem. And 2 come for Incration as well. 21, I assume that'll hit. You take 8 points of piercing damage, are reduced to 4, I assume, with your uncanny dodge. Okay, the zombie inside there. It's going to attack Adai with a slam attack. And rolls a 5, that's going to miss. The cultists. They can't see you, so they're going to all take the dash action and get behind the royal archers. That's going to be their turn. Warehound Knights. 6. One comes around the south of the carriage. And one comes to that side of the carriage. Vander! Still inside the burning carriage. And in fact, the carriage starts to burn a little bit more. Not terribly bad. You take 5 points of fire damage, Vander. Mr. Muted Vander?
I guess I was, yeah. I take 5 damage, and I guess I will. Well, Bone did break through the wagon, the side of the wagon. Think I'm just going to follow the rest of the group and try to go through the wall of fire.
Which you successfully do, but you're jumping through burning wood, so you take 7 points of fire damage, but you successfully get out.
Well, oh well, that's life. I'm going to go here, and well, there's this guy here. I'm going to. Can I do anything with him? Anything cool? I'm going to cast a vicious mockery on him. And he has to do a wisdom saving throw. 16.
16 on a wisdom saving throw. Okay. Rolls a 14, which I believe is a fail.
It's a fail, indeed. So he takes 5 points of psychic damage. And Vander is just going to, as he casts Vicious Mockery, is going to run past him. And he's going to say, "You're the sorriest excuse of a guard I've ever seen." And he's just going to walk straight past him.
Okay, so the vicious mockery goes off. He feels really hurt by your nasty words. And, disadvantage.
He
on
has
his next
disadvantage on the next attack roll.
roll. Okay, great. As you viciously mock him as you run past, the Royal Guard is going to take the opportunity. Remember, they all go at the same time to attack Bone at disadvantage with his longsword. Once, a 9. Second one's a 9 also, so 2 misses. 2 of these Royal Guards dash around the side, heading down this alleyway, heading towards you, looking to trap you in. This one can advance up to Bone. And this one will advance up to Bone 2. Actually, one of them had a dash to get there, so 2 longsword attacks against Bone, both with a 19 and an 18 to Bone, so they both connect for 8 slashing and then 3 slashing, so 11 points of damage, reduced to 5 because you are raging.
Yep.
Oh, I did the Royal Archers twice, so we'll just delete that one. And Incration, your turn.
I think I'm before, but I managed to delete my old token, so I'm on 20. I just forgot that deleting the token removes you from the initiative order. So yeah.
You're at
Sorry.
20. That's right. Was it your old
Yeah.
token? Was it Bone?
Yeah,
No,
I
I
have a
set
new
this up.
token.
I set this up weeks ago, so that's why it was your old token. Okay, Bone.
Yeah, still raging since I've been hit. Do I want to use it yet? No. I'm going to recklessly attack the guard to the right of me.
Okay. It looks. Recklessly attacking, the rage coming out. 26 hits, pierces through his armor.
Yes.
And 11
13
points.
damage.
13 with the rage, yep.
Yeah, I'll attack him again.
A rage attack.
Ah.
You can
Should
roll
have
if you
just
like.
crit it the first time.
There's 8
Yeah.
hit points, so
He's dead.
flat.
Well, I do that. Yeah, we need to get out of here, and I don't like... Nah, that's gonna be my turn.
Adai remembers as he's a player and not in initiative order. I'll give him a 20 as well. There we go. So Adai is going to say, Avra, finish off this last one. And he jumps out the carriage, taking 7 points of damage. And Adai going to straight up with this rapier at the guard. First roll. It's 2 attacks. 19 hits. And 24 hits. So he does 21 points of damage to this guard up here. That'll be his turn. Incration.
All right. We will. Yeah, this guard here that's hurt will steady aim, throw a card at it.
Sure.
Wow, with 3 dice, that's the best I get?
Get a trombone for that. That's a miss.
Hmm.
That's it.
Ari said, alright, I've had enough of this. Stupid zombie. Prepare to be smashed. Punches a zombie once. Punches a zombie twice. Zombie's got a slim chance of surviving, but it doesn't. Ever then, whoops, not at the 8, at the 6. Rushes out and takes 10 points of damage. And she shall land right there. And that will be her turn. Okay, Gren is going to swing round here and attach the soldier twice with his longsword, two-handed, and he misses both times. Kezri.
Okay, I'm gonna step here.
Sure.
And...
Ooh.
That is a 30.
Who is bound? Ah, 30-foot cone. So just these two guys in front of you? Oh.
Like there.
Okay, so we'll do the two soldiers. Constitution saving throws first. 1, 2. 1 fails, 1 succeeds. Does it take half hit points if it succeeds?
Yes. It isn't hindered by ice.
1 to 3. It's the right one. No. Oh, actually, no matter what, this guy dies. Makes a save. This guy doesn't make the save, so he is bound in ice. The blue thing on him. And the Warehound Knight as well. It's to make a Constitution saving throw. Why don't you roll this for me, Kezri? He needs a 14, so I want to roll between a 1 and an 11. Between a 1 and 11, he will be bound by ice. Just roll a d20 for me, Kezri. Between 1 and 11, he is bound by ice. Okay, excellent. And one of the
I love
royal
that.
and the royal archers. These guys, Constitutionalist charisma, but I'll just roll slow anyway. So this guy gets bound by ice. So complete success. One dies instantly. The rest gets bound by ice, and so it can still do stuff. It just can't. Is that right?
But yeah, it can try to get out. It can use its action to break the ice.
Okay, but otherwise it can act normally. Okay, good to know. And is that your turn, Kezri? Excellent turn as it was.
Yep.
Is that concentration?
And no, it's just instantaneous.
Ah, okay. Still, the royal. This guy's going to use an action to break himself free of the ice. So there'll be 3 archers taking shots. And as he breaks out of the ice, he points a finger at Kezri and says, "Kill the witch." And 3 longbow shots come towards you. A 20, a 17, and a natural 20. So I think 2 of those will hit. So, including the natural 20, it's a total of 11 points of damage as these arrows shoot into you. The zombie is dead, so he won't get a go. The witch service cultists. They are going to blast Eldritch Blasts at Bone because they have advantage. So 1, 2, 3, 4 Eldritch Blasts at advantage against Bone. 1, 2, 3, 4. 23, 26, and 18, and a 27. think they
All
will.
above 17. 17 and above would hit.
Okay, and
So,
this
yeah.
is force damage. You don't have resistance to that, right?
Nope.
So that would be 19 points of damage. This is the Eldritch Blast into you. Now the knight's turn. Comes over here. Steps in the fire, completely unaffected by it. Oh, come here, knight. And over there. Here. What is the range on this device? Adai, Bone, and Kesri, please make me a dexterity saving throw. That's a pass. That's a pass. Oh, and Adai.
Who was the last one?
Adai.
Oh.
Dexterity saving throw. So, two of you who are here can take half of 66 damage and fire damage. And Adai takes the full 16. I'm going to say this one here, the ice breaks off him from the fire, but he's going to take the 16 points of damage. Okay, that's the first Hellhound. The second one. Oh, he's in ice. Oh. Break free or do something else. Switch you guys into that. He's going to use an action and break himself out of the ice. He doesn't like being there. Boom. He's free. And he'll stay there. Vander.
Okay. So Vander is going to use one bardic inspiration to cast Unsettling Words on the Hellhound. That's the closest. To make him take away 1d6 on his next saving throw.
Interesting. Interesting use of bardic
And-
inspiration. Nice.
Good morning.
Morning.
And ooh. And with his action, he's going to use Hold Person
Old person
on the Hellhound.
On the Hellhound.
Is it a humanoid though?
Still gonna do it?
Yeah, I'll try.
It's a humanoid.
Perfect.
Be paralyzed for the duration. And this is a wisdom saving throw. Oh. Don't think he can do anything together. Let's do this again. So whole person, a wisdom saving throw, he gets a +4 to this. So same again, you want to roll between a 1 and an 11 on a d20.
Yeah, he has
that's
to
a
remove
dec-
2.
Oh, okay, cool. Between a 1 and a 13 on a d20 now.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Natural 20!
That's how it is.
Okay, yep.
The
that's-
banner is going to be mildly annoyed with that, understandably, and is going to take 2 steps away.
Okay,
And that's his turn.
the Royal Guards. These two swarm up here, pushing past these guys, getting central. They're going to attack Incration twice. Things. Keeping the longsword attacks. Or 4, actually. 10, 11, 16, 12. I think they all miss.
All miss.
Man, I can't hit you tonight. Okay, so those 2 Royal Guards charge up. Any other Royal Guards? Oh, this one here will attack Bone at advantage. The longsword. A 20 and a 20. So you take 7 damage, reduced to 3 because of your rage, and it's your turn, Bo.
Yeah. Bone's just looking around, but he kind of locks eyes with this annoying Werehound guard that's standing off here.
Yep.
And so he's just he's going to move 10 feet over here and 10 feet, taking
3 attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, that's fine. Not with advantage though.
12, 15, 17. Just the 1 hit for 9 points of slashing damage, reduced to 4.
Yeah. That was 10, 20. Then, would it be possible for me to make a long jump to be able to land in the middle of all of these people?
Sure. Yeah, you've got the movement. You can actually do absolutely, because that's cool. You do a long jump
Yeah.
and land in the middle of the Royal Archers. Nice.
Yes, I was looking around, and then he's going to. His back is going to rip open as his wings come out, and he just gargles, and his halo is starting to show. Let's see, I do the Celestial Revelation, so that means everyone within 10 feet of me needs to make a charisma saving throw DC 14 or be frightened of me until the end of my next turn. So that's going to be everyone except the one to the north there. Yeah. So all of these.
3 of the guards fire. 1 of them succeeds. So that's everybody, is it? Except for except for this one to the north. Okay. So the
Yeah, she's too far away.
I need to make 3 of those. Some saving throws. 19, 18, 9. So I think that's one of them frightened. Arbitrarily choose to that one. And the Werehound Knight. I still going into this. So charisma. That was a 16. Does a 16 make it?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so that one's not frightened. Okay, so come on, wings come out, boom, and several people just cower before you. Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
And let's see, that was my bonus action.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to attack the one to the left, since I want to frighten him some more with some death. So I'll attack him normally.
Not recklessly. Okay.
That's 20 damage.
Your 19 hits and 20 damage, and you just carve the Royal Archer in half. Down he goes.
Flat. Going to, invoke more attacks of opportunity, since it'll be a disadvantage, perhaps.
Okay, so
Wait, do you have the movement? Let's see. 10, 10, 15, 25. Yeah, I do.
So it's 2 attacks of opportunity at advantage, and it's a 24 and a natural 20.
It'd be straight because they're frightened.
Oh, strike.
I disadvantage though. I attacked straight and they are frightened. So
Okay, so in that case, it's an 11 and a 17. So just the 1 hit for
Yep.
6 points of damage, reduced to 3 because of your rage. Oh, very
Yeah.
cool turn. Adai.
oh, I'm not done. That was one
Oh,
attack.
sorry.
So I just final attack on the Werehound Knight
Sure.
normally as well.
Sure.
Nope, that's a miss.
Yes, it's a 20 with his plate mail armor on. So that was Bone. Now it's Adai.
which is you.
Which is me. Oh, Edi is just going to swing twice with his rapier against the guard. First roll. 17. This one's slightly different. 17. 20. 17 misses, 14 misses. So 2 swings and a miss. Miss both times. Incratio.
We'll disengage over to here,
Okay.
and then throw a card at this guy.
Okay. To the north of Kesri.
There
Card
we
comes
go,
flying,
26.
and it does hit.
And with sneak, that is 23 points of damage.
He doesn't
And
go
he
down to hell.
actually, no, he does go to hell because I took Thrown Arms Master, which I talked to you about would allow me to send people to hell if I throw it.
Black shadows come and drag the poor soul down to hell. And he does have an intelligence greater than not much, so you get that aid or whatever it is.
All right.
Okay, Evra. Okay, Mr. Fiery Breath, I've had just about enough of you. And she goes to punch him once. Misses, punches him the second time, and I think that misses as well. Oh, stay still! And Grin says, you want a job done? Do it right yourself. He's going to swing over here and concentrate his attack on the Warehound Knight as well. Swing his longsword twice. Rolling a 26 and a 23. Nice, Grin. Doing a total of 14 points of damage against the Warehound Knight. Kesri.
I'm gonna spend a sorcery point and twin cast shocking grasp.
Sure. This guy. Okay.
He's wearing metal. I learned that today. I didn't know the thing.
He is. So yeah, roll at advantage. 18 hits. These guys aren't as armored as the other ones. So 6 points. And, well, again, you might roll a natural 20.
Well,
No, you don't. You still do 11 points of damage as you light this guy. As not enough to take him down, though.
that's fine.
His reaction's taken away if you want to move, though. He can't swing at you.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeet over there. Okay, so they get 1 round of frightened. Is that right, Bone? And then they just go back to normal?
Yes.
Okay, so they have. Oh, they can't advance on you. Okay, this guy right next to you is going to swing his short sword at disadvantage, rolling a natural 1. This one is going to fire his longbow at you at disadvantage for 9. And this guy right next to you as well is going to swing his short sword at disadvantage, rolling a 15. They'll say, oh, get your head back in the game. And I'll just make them unfrightened. Now, I know they're still technically frightened, but I don't think it's going to matter. Okay, the cultists. They're going to Eldritch Blast you, Bone. And
Yep.
we'll do the first one at disadvantage, the frightened one. Eldritch Blast at disadvantage. It's an 11. And the remaining 3 will each fire normally. 15, natural 20, natural 20, 2 natural 20s.
Oh, wow.
So I rolled pretty terrible for the natural 20s, but 11 plus 6, 17 points of damage, which is not halved. They just fire
Yep.
Eldritch Blast after Eldritch Blast into. Still have 2 cultists on there, do we? Oh no, the archers went, the cultists went. Now the Warehound Knights. The first one, next to Bone, turns to Bone and says, "Attacked and died, traitor to the crown." And he swings his long sword at you, just straight. And he rolls an 11. You dodge underneath Bone, no problem. Second one he swings at you, rolls a 23. And does 6 points of slashing damage. But he's also going to pump you with an unholy smite. And he's going to do an additional 48 worth of... doesn't know any better. Does necrotic damage. Whoops. But you can half that, right? You're immune or resistant to necrotic. So take an additional 10 points. And the Warehound Knight is interesting. When all the NPCs are there. I'm going to roll a d6 for the breath weapon. It doesn't get it back. That's going to random. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, it attacks everyone. Gets out his unholy sword once again. Swings it at Evra. Hits. And she takes 18 points of damage. Plus 88. She gets absolutely munted, but maintains her. She still doesn't die. Vander, still looking like a zombie, hiding around the corner of the house. What do you do?
Yeah. I guess Vander doesn't really focus too much on his appearance, but he's just running around looking like a zombie currently. So, Vander is going to go down here. I do have vision on this one right now.
Sure.
I assume.
Yep.
And I guess I will do the same thing again. Bonus action, unsettling words, and try to use a spell to cast Hold Person.
What's the save again?
16 minus one minus 4.
To the bardic. Okay, so and it's wisdom saving throw DC what?
DC 16 minus 4. So, whatever
DC,
it is.
say DC 20. Wow, that makes it hard. Roll a D20 and roll between a 1 and a 15.
1 and a 15. Oh my god.
Seriously?
Perfect.
Oh.
You got a 75% chance of success, but no.
Oh well. That's both my action and my bonus action. Just running around like a zombie, waving my arms, spitting weird words, and doing absolutely nothing. But yeah, that's my turn. I'm going to go back to Enration and cry.
Oh, okay. Well, they won't do that then. They're going to swing at Adai. Swing. Ooh, it takes 10 points of damage. Okay. Well, the kid's on holiday. I still need to promise to take him out, so I'm going to do one more round, and then we'll call it a night. How's that?
Yep.
That's
That's good.
Yeah.
Cool. Bone. Looking munted. New Zealand word munted.
Yeah.
Wrecked.
Yeah, let's see. Try to see if I can do this though. Might save me. He's going to use this on the Werehound Knight, so just sort of staring at him, twitching, bones crackling, sort of just eerily something weird is going on, focusing on him. So I'm going to use a rage charge to see if I can make him unsettled. So he has to make a wisdom saving throw. Let's see, DC 14 or become charmed. A creature charmed this way has disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws for 1 minute, and can remake it at
What was the wisdom save
each
again?
of its turns. 14.
14. So roll a d20, and you want between a 1 and a 9. Okay.
I'm sorry, Tord.
So it's
Wait, what?
barbarian. Creature can- Charmed. I'm going to say better than that. Since you're charmed, he is not going to attack you. Plus have all that other disadvantages. So we'll connect you with love.
Oh.
This is a weird type of love, but do that for charmed.
Jealous.
A fair type of love. But yeah. And then he's going to, well... Yeah, let's take this guy out. He's going to just attack the archer normally.
Sure. That hits the archer.
That's,
Rage for
let's see, 17 with rage and plus 3 necrotic, so 20 damage.
Down he goes.
He's so into it, he's going to take out this archer as well.
Okay, well,
You can certainly try.
what do I ask? 0 damage.
14.
14?
So probably not enough. Yeah.
Not enough, unfortunately, but severely damaged as you carve through him.
And then he's going to sort of just walk on his bone wings away from these guys. So I guess it's going to be an attack of opportunity from the one archer.
Almost like a dragon. The way they were dragons
Yeah.
on Game of Thrones, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
he's going to swing the short sword at you. The Royal Archer gets his short sword out and rolls a 15, so that's going to miss.
Yeah, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just sort of spidery, using his wings to grab the side of the walls and just crawling around and
So, cool.
sort of, it looks like he's just sort of animated. His head and limbs just swinging around creepily.
Neat. Adai attacks the guard to him twice with his rapier. It's +2 rapier. That is going to miss. That is also going to miss. Incratia.
Let's see. This guy here will steady aim and throw a card. It's gonna be a 21.
That hits.
23
And-
damage.
Down to hell,
to hell.
he goes.
I'll just smile over at the zombified Vander like, I can do it from range now.
It's gonna roll a d6. It's fine. Evra starts punching your head and says, "No! No! This is just... No! No!" She goes to slam into Green twice. Hitting both times. Green says, "What the hell? Crazy lady, get off me!" Evra seems to have lost control. She's gone into some weird berserk rage. What's up with that? Green says, "Oh, Vander, what do I do? She's gone nuts."
Well, try to kill the demon dog.
Oh, got it. Got the crazy lady off me! And Green's gonna swing his longsword twice at the zombie guard and misses both times. It says, shit! 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 Kezri!
Oh my god.
I did.
I think I know what's coming. Oh,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's good.
Okay.
binding ice. Okay, so let's start with the. Well, since you guys have been rolling so well for the binding ice, Constitution say 15 has +2 to this, so roll it between a 1 and a 12 to bind the Warehound. 1 and a 12, Kezri.
Well,
Nope.
shit.
And the Royal Archers, for them was a con save. 1, 2. Nope. And does it get everybody, Kezri?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so I'll just do the achievements. Constitution, what is it? 15. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 of them succeed.
They still take half damage if they succeed.
So what's... Oh, this guy dies. Even if he makes a save, so he's gone. And everybody takes... What did you roll? 14.
14, unless they take half.
Well, the ones that failed, which is all but one of them, gonna die instantly because I don't have that many hit points. Did one of them saved or 2 of them saved? 2 of them. So that one takes 7 points of damage. Oops. 7 points of damage and is bound by ice. And this guy takes that much damage and is bound by ice. Oh, very cool, Kezri. Nice.
You forgot the
He
damage
takes
on the
7.
Hell Knight.
Ah, yeah, he still takes, what was it, 7. There we go. Very cool, Kezri. Is that your turn?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, there's one Royal Archer left. He's going to break free of his ice. And that will be his turn, which is all the soldiers that are left. The Witch Servant's cultist, there is one of them left. Looks around at its fallen comrades. He's going to Eldritch Blast you, Kezri. Black energy comes out, and you roll a 12. You dodge it easily enough. Okay, Warehound Knights. An attack. She's over-attaching Grin. Gonna attach Adai twice. Longsword once. 12. And a 20. I think one of those hits. And he's going to pump in. I've got 2d8 left. So, Adai falls. And that, my friends, seems like a good place to end it. And yeah, we'll pick it up next week.
All right.
Yeah.
Next week. Oh, I won't be here next
Yeah.
week.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
that's true.
It's
I
not
just
that
hang
hard. Steady aim, throw a card.
I just hang around, Doug. I just want to talk to you for a quick moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
See you guys
yeah,
next week.
thanks for the session. See you next
Alright,
week.
sure.
No problem.
See you next
later,
week.
guys. Bye.
Goodbye.
That note makes sense to you, Doug?
I understand it now. Is Stratty basically? I trusted Stratty and I shouldn't. And Stratty organize possibly this or something that's going to happen outside of the gates. And Gren is actually now turned on Stratty because what he said in the carriage.
What's happening in Harveston?
They're probably killing my adoptive father and mother.
I'm
Which
not gonna-
means what he told me to do, go to Willow Creek for his contact. I am not doing that.
Fair enough. So yes, well, I just want to make sure you understood the note, but I'm not going to give you any more clues
Yeah,
or hints, but yeah.
It took me a minute, but after rereading it during the combat and stuff, I understood it. The note was from Stratty. Stratty is actually Taurus. Stratty was the anagram for Taurus. And that's why Grin said, "Screw you, Taurus, I can't believe you did this." Because Grin was supposedly his right-hand man, but apparently he's expendable.
We'll see. Okay, see you next week, Doug.
Alright,
Tomorrow.
see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Alright, bye.